Hi again, gendarme. Bye-bye, gendarme.
Seeing you approach, the
Careful. Looks like we got a situation here. Those guys are what Kuno calls the army. They think they're a big deal around here.
He really hates the Hardy Boys. Laying off speed for a few days hasn't changed that.
Crazy motherfuckers. Didn't think you had... That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that. I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, Capo.
Situation
He's so proud of himself. You're tempted to believe that he just diffused the situation.
Well, cheers anyway, Copper. Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never. But Angus, he was just a stupid kid. Didn't realize the mess he'd gotten into. Trusted me. Still, the balls on that.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit. Dennis, you saw him run. He's a mean little shit and I never trusted him. He'd better run real fast now. Well, yeah.
Memento mori, or remember that you must die, is a slogan various religious orders have thrown around since the dawn of mankind to emphasize the vanity of earthly life and the transient nature of all earthly pursuits.
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and...
Or you might die of a heart failure.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
First,
I'm going to find Dennis. I'm going to find him, and then I'm...
The tone of the statement is so matter-of-fact. It's as though he were talking about picking up a morning newspaper on his daily walk around the block.
We're hunting that rat down. Lit. I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows. And maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway,
He's right. The numbers are replaceable. In an organization of thousands of men, there are plenty.
don't know, don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Nope.
He did. He nods and takes another sip of whiskey.
Judging by the sight of you, I'd suggest crawling into bed with a bottle of whiskey in one hand and a...
Yeah, go pay Monica visiting Janrock. She's got a knack for me.
I'll go pay your partner a visit in the hospital. I hear he got shot up pretty bad.
We don't have time for that grief shit. Kun and Pig are gunning it. We got a case to solve.
Kun? And what the fuck now?
Easy E. Let the kid be. This is a day of mourning, and I don't want it turned into a joke. You chasing the kid around, the kid calling you a fucktard.
Right.
Kuno keeps silent. Fuck it, let them have their day, Kuno thinks. Doesn't have to be a joke. Kuno was just saying, we need to solve...
You look after yourself now, Copper. Death.
Copo Loco, good luck in Janrock. Scars.
Thanks for getting involved, man.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back...
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
I will, Capo. That's a promise. Now scoot, 'cause the...
talk to Kuno? Shoot. Kuno knows this shithole better than... Well, you know, pig. Shit.
Apparently, he has never formed an opinion on the matter.
Whose side's Kuno on? Kuno's on fucking Kuno's side, pig. This is beneath...
Being put in the spotlight like this
What do you mean, what's going on? This is good shit. Oh, pig. Kuno's done with that shit. Kuno's a pig now, living the pig life. That Reaver shit's behind him. It's Kuno's. If you know that history buff shit, then why you fucking Kuno with this? Kuno's a pig now. Has important Kuno used to hang there sometimes. It's a real shithole. Everyone is old. What the fuck? Except nothing. That shit is behind Kuno.
You know who isn't old, drunk, or does he have a little crush on Lillian? Just don't ask him about it. Boys in that age can be quite sensitive.
What? What? Are you fucking crazy, pig? Kuno doesn't give two shit. God damn it. Kuno can't believe you're making up shit about him. This needs to stop. Well, I don't. Kuno's got no time for this shit.
He tries to keep his voice casual and businesslike.
Cool place. Lots of shit to do there. Kuno's been Kuno ain't spoiling this shit for you. You gotta climb in there yourself and check it out.
The kid is admitting falsehood, sire. He just doesn't know.
Yeah, pig. Yeah. It's a sea fort for...
This is the extent of the boy's knowledge.
Yeah. Of course Kuno's been there. But that was a long time ago, and I was fucked.
The train, speed train, amphetamine...
Sure thing, pig. What now? Kuno doesn't want to talk about this shit. That toxic shit's behind Kuno now. Kuno's gonna scram now. Can't be seen with pigs. Can't shit on Kuno's... So yeah, see you on the C4 island. Try not to get shot or...
Kuno will rejoin your party later.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight. This was Cindy the Scar. The red-dyed fuel oil glistens. This and blood, some of it may even be heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable? You could buy some smokes, light up a ciggy and throw it in there, you know, just to see what happens. See if it's flammable. It's better that way.
Officer, care to play a game with a long... Actually, never mind. The prick is gone. I can barely believe... Hell, most likely. He was an Oh, he would have liked that. Violent lives ending violently. That's how he wanted to go. Sadly, he was... His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning.
Did he feel like he has to prove he can still pull his weight? Doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home. 'Cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civil... Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it. No, René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing you have...
He has doubts, but right now, he just wants to move on and not think.
I repeat, an absolute cunt. Even his old army buddies didn't want him around. The only people who could stand to be around him were Jenny and me. She saw something in him when we were just kids and she never lost sight of it. And I thought if the most beautiful being in the world can love, we've hated each other our entire lives. Yes, I loved that angry prick. He didn't deserve it, but I did. You know what his last words to me were? In Guillaume's time, you'd have been shot without trial. That's what he said to me. He lived a cunt, and he died a cunt. Let's leave it at that. Let me see. This was 60 years ago. We all went to that parade. I'm sorry, officer. I just... Thank you. Thank you for this little memorabilia. It is what it is. But I just don't know anymore about anything.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Man, what a day. So what's next? You heading back to Jamrock now? Talker's local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show. Hey, that's just what I heard. Old wives' tale. So, what next? Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right? Okay.
Is it wise to share information about the case like this, sire?
Whew, good on her. And good on you, too. And she didn't do it, believe me.
He's relieved. Stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of...
There are types of danger. The one I'm usually concerned, it calls back to an older era, where they're hiding, gathering themselves. The harbor's in full lockdown, friend. No getting in or out, for the time being. No, man.
He says it matter-of-factly, like it's...
Time will tell. I'll tell Everard you dropped by. I'm sure he'll be glad. I'll be okay here, doing lookout. Don't worry about me. I live to alleviate the worries of our brothers. See if any insane... You know it, friend.
Is this about a warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what.
She looks up.
Fine. For it doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. Here you go, mister.
There it is. a brave little army in your pocket. You picked the best one. This soldier is fat and succulent. Get a load of this rock and roll cop hair, people. Repercussion. It will help you concentrate a bit. It only lets you concentrate because you're in nicotine withdrawal. It only mitigates its own. Blah, blah, blah. Boring. Thick, warm smoke gets sucked down into your lungs. Immediately, you feel a warm nostalgia fill your head, body, and soul. A nostalgia for yourself. The man you were
In the bottom right corner of the screen, there's a cigarettes button. Cigarettes gives +1 to intellect skills. Logic, rhetoric, conceptualization, visual calculus.
The graffito has been painted. This was sin. The graffito. This was sin. The fuel oil catches fire immediately with a low hiss. A bright orange flash across the surface of the lettering. What if the words are not directed at the people of Martinez, or even the coalition aerostatics above the city? They're meant for something above even those. The flames warm your face. Then,
it's time to go to the island.
Slowly, the flames subside, the fuel burning out.
Every snowflake is like a...
Oh my god! Things have gotten out of hand! I thought the psychic stuff was bad, but the crime! It's even worse! I haven't been able to come to work for 3 days! Oh my god! Even the police can't take care of all of this. Just maybe I should close the bookstore and open a psychic studio. I could teach people to protect themselves against bad energies and to fight crime. Exactly. It's a brilliant idea. In the meantime, do buy the books, as many...
Shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Officer, what happened?
You're not limping. She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your...
Look at you, you can barely walk. Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual. So you're a killer? That's good, I guess. Better than being dead. Aye, I bet they are. Of course. Can I help you with something?
You think she really needs... What if I told you it is actually possible? Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together.
I have, and I don't.
You just want to go for a walk. What kind of a monster doesn't want to go for a walk? Walks are innocent.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator. Where would this walk take us, officer?
Nothing creepy, strange, or out there. Keep it...
All right, I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking. Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
She means me.
Stroll on the beach sounds nice. All right,
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
Our tenant, the policeman. Even I can. Though I suppose you took the worst, what do you expect? Still, I'm sorry to hear about your partner. He seemed to be a decent enough sort. I warn you men with guns will be coming up. So, be careful.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks...
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, hey man, it's good to see you.
Close your eyes and dream of the
But just
Your aching leg doesn't want...
Goodbye, officer.
The woman gazes steadily.
Aye, so here you are. Sun is up and there's a ton of snow coming down. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is...
Her thoughts are still elsewhere. Across the rusty water. That's La Delta. the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, tower...
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments. Aye, so an officer should be. All that running around must need a lot of structuring. Here it comes.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
Me? No. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here.
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death. And what about you? Keeping the name? Well then, Officer Dubois.
The sun reflected in the waves and the skyscraper.
Isn't it strange? For this all-powerful thing, the sun.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn. The sun does little for the or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and...
Oh, that was a bit of pride and...
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
Now you're just nitpicking. But I concede. Maybe desert people sometimes.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the...
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side. No matter what we do or who we are. For absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being. Certainly no powerful organisation or government. How can that be? I guess we wouldn't really be here.
Maybe some general remarks before you say something big. Work your way up to the cool. Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side? Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. The wind's going to pick up soon, and I have to go, but... Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore. No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me. Doubt it. But thank you for the...
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Farewell.